to Plymouth, and the Berwick Bandits are in the Knockout Cup final. For Plymouth, it's their first time, which is quite incredible, as this club has been running for over 90 years, should I say. And this could go one of two ways. You know, being there and being at the cup final itself is one of the biggest achievements you can have as a Speedway team. But to be competitive, and even with a whiff of a chance at a win, would be just that little bit sweeter. But as I stand here today in the championship round for these two clubs on Plymouth's home soil, where the Berwick Bandits come down to take on the track with the Bandits bend at turn 2, who will come out on top? It's going to give us a little bit of a teaser on what we could expect at the Knockout Cup final day, a date that isn't confirmed yet, but we have Berwick Bandits track being one of the biggest tracks, if not the biggest track, in this series, alongside Plymouth, which is one of the, or if not the smallest tracks in the entire series. You know, so you're essentially, in Formula 1 terms, you're having a track like Qatar or Silverstone versus a track like Monaco or Singapore. So yeah, it's going to be quite incredible to see these two Speedway teams go up against each other across those 2 days. And yeah, it's a great reason to start celebrating if you're from Berwick, or if you're from Plymouth, or if you're just a big Speedway fan in general. But for me, this is my first year in Plymouth Speedway, and it's a great first year to be a part of. And even if this was my 91st year, I think this year has been one of the best in all Speedway years. And you know, the atmosphere around this club seems to be a lot more uplifting than the atmosphere for some other clubs some have had financial difficulties, some are struggling a little bit. We ourselves are no stranger to struggle this year, after having riders come and go like every other team. For us, obviously, the most painful ones being Tobias Thompson right at the start of the year against the Pool Pirates, who we are going up against soon in the championship rounds. But obviously, Tobias Thompson, he was a big loss. We recently have an injury for Danny King, and that means he's having guests visit in to replace him. So hopefully he can be back soon. Obviously, Ben Barker, he's still injured from the red car meeting when Plymouth actually got into the final for this Knockout Cup. But yeah, it's going to be quite an interesting few weeks, even 2 months. And the end of the Speedway season this year is going to be something to watch, as Plymouth, they're on the back foot at the moment after 4 straight losses over the last few meetings they've done, home and away. But that is coming off of a great run of form in the early part of the season, as you can see here. So yeah, you know, you win some, you lose some, but hopefully Plymouth can get off their back foot soon and put their best foot forward for the Knockout Cup final. But yeah, so let's see, what could the Knockout Cup final look like? Well, we'll find out, as these two teams are going against each other for the championship today. Plymouth are ahead of Berwick by 1 point, and or by 1 victory. Plymouth, who were 4th in the championship, have dropped down to 6th after their losses to Edinburgh and to Oxford and to Scunthorpe and to I believe Redcar as well. So they've taken a bit of a beating in the championship due to the injuries for some of their riders, but hopefully they can make a redemption soon enough. And we'll be hearing plenty more roars like that on track in Speedway for the final few months of this season of what has been a great Speedway. Yeah, I'll probably cut that one out. Now, in 30-degree heat, I thought to myself, the last thing I need to see or be around is anything hot. But then you see a Nissan Nismo and you kind of make an exception. The same thing goes for a Ford Mustang GT.
just on there.
Can you hear what I hear? You might be able to hear a growling type of sound, a deep growling sound. For anyone wondering, behind that grandstand you can see right there are 14 bikes, and they are getting ready to take on each other. 7 bikes on one team for Plymouth, another 7 bikes on the other team for Berwick. So they're about to go racing here at Plymouth's home track, the Coliseum. And yeah, that's just giving you an idea of how loud these bikes are. But yeah, we're about to see some of the Pee-wee riders go round, and the bikes you might be able to hear will then come out afterwards. There, full of ice blocks and t-shirts.
Okay, perfect. So there's one question off seconds. Stuff, so it's obviously not something we see much. It's obviously Thank you very much. Plymouth Street, ladies and gentlemen, Plymouth Street, thank you very much. In number 3, David Brewer. In number 2, Joe Thompson. And in number 1, Joy Batchelor. I think that's the wrong programme.
There's your fresh 2 minutes for the restart and heat number 3. I can tell you there's no exclusion for anything, guys. There's just a bit of confusion at the start of that race, and the red lights were actually on when the race started, hence why the race did come to a stop because it was unsatisfactory start there. So apologies for that. We'll just bring it to date exactly, no exclusions or anything, and now rerun and all 4 rounds on the 2 minute time laps.
Big off for Climax. Not sure what happened. Oh, the chain. Another reliability demon for Daniel Climax. The chain snaps and takes him out of contention. Well, you can see it dragging behind the wheel. The chain has snapped on the bike. Ah, another reliability demon for Daniel Climax. It's okay. That is such a shame. 3rd week in a row at the Coliseum. Reliability issues haunting Daniel Climax. Let's hope that whatever this curse is, it ends soon, because yeah, that is a shame for him. He was in control of that heat, dominating it, the definition of dominance in that heat, and it does end him quite abruptly. There's Mark taking the opportunity to flatten the track out. That is such a shame for Climax. He was like leading quite comfortably there. Well, every rider has a spare bike, so there is a chance that he can race again tonight, but let's just hope there isn't any other reliability issues for Climax. That's the most dramatic one he's had out of all the ones he's had over the last 3 weeks. Daniel Climax's 2026 season is reminding me a bit of Daniel Ricciardo's 2018 one, or Fernando Alonso's 2015 one, both in Formula 1. Why is that? Because whenever they were in with a good chance of a good result for the team, something would go wrong in the car and they'd have to retire. As Climax, over the last 3 weeks here at the Coliseum, has had reliability issues with his bike, sadly. And it's a shame for him, because every time he has an issue like that, he's in like the top 2 positions, and normally it's the higher one. He's normally leading when he's having these issues, and it is a shame for him. Hopefully he can redeem himself later on in this meeting and in the later meetings later on.
place, reserve replacement bringing and to back, and to back, reserve replacement in full.
Let's use that as an opportunity to give a bit more support in blue, and she's got it!
Scott loves this track and the track loves him. It's a shame for Hans Grimek. The second reliability issue in this meeting. Probably another issue, maybe somewhat related to the heat, to the heat of the place here. Is that a puncture on Anze's car, or am I reading that wrong? One sec. Is Danny Klima?
Just your way, guys, have some technical issues with the load with the grading, so that on it, if all, you're right, we'll get the truck grading and all the dust a little bit. Just a little bit.
And this guy. Drama.
We'll just be awaiting the referee's decision there, guys. Seems okay.
Seemed a bit cheeky to go around the outside in my eyes, but go around the high side, as other people say. I think I might have missed it on the recording, my bad. Let's focus on what the Blue Rider was doing. It's okay.
Straight CP up on speed, everyone, give a round of applause. Obviously, great stop there in, as I say,
It's Peter Kildman, who has collided with Daniel Klima. Daniel Klima was in red. It's a fierce battle all the way up until turn 3. So another rerun, I think second rerun of the night. Third incident for a rider, whether it's a crash or a mechanical failure, or both in Klima's first case. Dreamer. Go on, Adzay. Yo, Adzay was doing well. He was doing like a Scott Nichols thing, going wide in turn 1-2. I couldn't quite tell in turn 3 and 4, but. The crowd love it. We love it. Everyone loves it. Thompson wins it. Troy couldn't quite get the other bandit, but it's a
What a fantastic race.
4-2.
Winner of heat number 6 in blue, Joe Thompson. Joe's winning time, 54.81. Due to unsatisfactory start, but we're only going to ride it in white to remain stationary at the start. We're only going to ride it in white to remain stationary at the start.
a bit more than an unsatisfactory start. 2 riders went down.
in red, Daniel Klumer! And in blue, it's Super Scott Nichols!
Go on, Scotty. Lovely stuff. I love how he just keeps riding. Got that? Oh, I think you might have got him. Won't leave you to the result is confirmed. Who was it? What a win by Climax.
Number 12 was a win in red for Daniel Cleaver. Champions winning time 54.62. 54.62. Second in right for stick with Morgan.
Oh, we got him. What a move.
A fantastic race there.
What a move.
And let's hear for the Gladiators. In red, number 1, Troy Butcher. And blue the 5, it's Super Scott Nichols. Blue Young T13 will score 42-30 to the Gladiators.
So, it all comes to this. Can the Gladiators secure their first home win? They've lost their last 2. Will it be third time lucky? It seems that way. And it's against the team that they are going against in the Knockout Cup final in a few weeks' time. It's the 5-1. Come on, lads. I'll leave it to the riders. Can't be long now. Yeah, we just had the most outrageous jump start I've ever seen all year. But we move. Let's have a look then. How will Troy Batchelor and Scott Nichols do against the best of Berwick? Even not Berwick, should I say? Right then. Utter domination. The momentum starts to happen. Look at the crowd. I don't know what is hotter to witness. The near 35-degree heat that we've been put through today, or the 15 heat that we just got put through here in Speedway. I'd vote for the latter. If you're wondering for Rider of the Night, I voted for Anze Grimek, as I believe he's had a great run today with 2 heat wins. It's the best I've seen him do around here. So heat 14 coming up. But yeah, Ryder going off there. I think that was off of the Berwick side, and it was. That's a shame. It looks like he went off on his own, but I could be wrong. A great gate by Klima and Garmac, or Gramac, or however you say his name. Great gate by the pair of them.
2 minutes for the 3 remaining riders.
Yeah, 2 minutes to go. We've got an exclusion for the yellow rider, but now we have the red, white and blue. Now ready to go. Bit rough there, but we'll take it. There we go. I mean, good move. Just a little bit argy-bargy. Yeah. Oh, red light's on. What's that? What's happened there?
We work with all 4 riders, race stop due to unsatisfactory start. We're only going to the rider in blue to remain stationary at the start. We're to the rider in blue to remain stationary at the start.
What's that about? A little bit of confusion here. Oh, let's clean him up. He's off for the day.
2 minutes for the rerun of heat number 15. 2 minutes for the rerun of heat number 15.
So let's get the atmosphere up and we go into the final heat. Make some noise for you Gladiators from this meeting. NHS stand. Band 1. Bar Bandits. Colin Hill stand. Bench 3 and 4. Now all together, show your appreciation to the Gladiators. We're going to heat 15. Everyone. Let's see the game is heat 15. Sponsored by Old Boy Motorcycles. Our main sponsor of the season. Your riders are as they were. Going back into the market to Panama and in yellow, John Jenkins. And for this, let's keep that noise up. Let's keep that noise going. Red Troy Bachelor.
Come on.
Blue Super Scott Nichols. Going to final heat 15 with a score 50-34 to the Gladiators.
Come on, lads. G lads. Plymouthians, Devoners, Janners, whatever the names are for the Plymouth team. Hopefully they can add another name to that as winners. Come on. Score 50-34 in favour of the Gladiators. Looks a bit. Is he hurt? His leg. Oh, his leg.
Restart their interest in safety. All 4 riders will be back for the restart.
Is his leg okay? Why is his leg up like that? That's quite bad.
Apologies guys, I was trying to get the meeting finished quickly so